Hello gentlemen, Paul here, hope you're both well. This week, rather than some poetry, I thought I would share with you an extract that I was asked to read last week at the Guild Chapel Alternativity Service in Stratford, taken from the classic by Dickens, A Christmas Carol. I'm sure you and most listeners will be able to associate with this passage about the shops just before Christmas. Written in 1843, and described by G.K. Chesterton, along with St. Luke's Gospel, as the greatest Christmas story ever told. This is from A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. The poulterers' shops were still half open, and the fruiterers were radiant in their glory. There were great pot-bellied baskets of chestnuts. There were ruddy, brown-faced, broad-girthed Spanish onions. There were pears and apples, bunches of grapes. There were piles of filberts, mossy and brown, and Norfolk biffins, squab and swarthy, setting off the yellow of the oranges and lemons. The grocers! Oh, the grocers! It was not alone that the scales made a merry sound, or that the blended scents of tea and coffee were so grateful to the nose, or even that the raisins were so plentiful and rare, or the almonds so extremely white, the sticks of cinnamon so long and straight, the candied fruits so caked and spotted with molten sugar to make the coldest lookers-on feel faint and subsequently bilious. Nor was it that the figs were moist and pulpy, or that the French plums blushed in modest tartness from their highly decorated boxes. But the customers were all so hurried and eager that they tumbled up against each other and left their purchases upon the counter, and came running back to reclaim them later. But there were some angry words between them when they jostled each other, so the spirit shed a few drops of water on them, and their good humour was restored directly. For they said, "It's a shame to quarrel on Christmas Day." And so it was. God love it, so it was.